Divya, hello. Thank you for joining us. Please introduce yourself fully. Tell us about your work and please tell us a story.
Thank you, Eric. Hello, all. A very pleasant good evening and good morning to all. I am Divya Vijayakumar, founder of Skill Tree, an online activity center, and a quiz curator. So, there are many lovable and adorable stories of Lord Krishna. Here is one such story that I got inspired from a book authored by Sudhamurthy ma'am, and now I present it to you. A special tree was received as a gift during the churning of the ocean. It was eventually planted in Lord Indra's royal garden. It boasted unusual white flowers with a red stalk, and they bloomed very early in the morning. Once the sun's light hit the flower, they fell to the ground. Such a special flower it was. And that tree was Parijata tree. One day, Lord Krishna and his lovable wife Satyabhama went to visit Indra's place. There, Indra's wife Shachi showed Satyabhama the Parijata tree. Immediately, Satyabhama was taken aback by the beauty and the fragrance of the flowers. She really wanted to have them. So, she went to Krishna and requested to ask Indra for a branch from that tree so that she can plant it in her garden. But Krishna denied it. He does not want to ask much from his host. They returned back to their home. Satyabhama was constantly thinking about those white flowers. She really wanted to have that tree. After a few days, Lord Indra sent those white flowers as a gift to Lord Krishna. Krishna received them, but in his other wife's chambers, Rukmani's chambers, Krishna gave the flowers to Rukmani. This wandering and the nosy sage Narada observed the scene. He went to Satyabhama. Narayana, Narayana. Bhama, do you think Krishna loves all his 8 wives equally? He asked. Satyabhama was very well aware of Narada's character for causing misunderstandings. She said, No. He does not. He loves me the most. She said proudly. Narada grinned. If that is so, how come I saw Krishna giving those white flowers to Rukmani, those Parijata flowers that has just come from Indra as a gift? Narayana, Narayana. Saying this, Narada bid farewell to Satyabhama. Narada's job was very well done. Satyabhama got very furious. How come Krishna knows that I love those flowers much? How come Krishna loved her more than me? She got furious. Immediately, she went inside a special room built for the queens to express their anger. There, they usually removed their jewelries, left their hair open, and slept on the bare ground. Even Kaigeyi did the same in Ramayana. Lord Krishna, who have seen all the scene, pretended to be ignorant. He went to the special room and knocked the door. Bhama, please open the door, he said. Huh? Who is that? It is in the middle of the night. I'll not open the door for strangers, said Satyabhama. Well, I'm the great fish who saved the world and the great Vedas. Open the door, Bhama, Krishna said. He was referring to himself as Lord Vishnu in his first avatar, the fish Matsya. Bhama said, well, you must have lived in the water for ages. You'll stink of the sea. I'll not open the door, Bhama replied. Krishna told, I'm the one who took the burden of the universe during the churning of the ocean. Open the door, Bama. Bama replied, there is no weight-bearing work in the palace. Go back from where you come from, she said. Krishna was enjoying the conversation. Bama was continuously annoying her husband. Krishna said, I am the wild boar who killed the mighty Hiranyaksha and saved the world. Open the door, Bama, he said. Wild boar? Wild boars are very dangerous. I am a delicate woman. I'll not open the door, came the response. I am the lion-faced man who came to help Prahalada. Open the door, Bama, Krishna continued. Lion? I am not scared of lion. Yet, I'll not open the door, said Bama. She was equally very adamant. Finally, Krishna said, Oh, Bama, I am your loving husband. Please open the door, he said. Bama opened the door. She was no more angry, but jealous for not having those flowers. If that is true, if you love me truly, then make sure that you plant the Parijata tree in my garden. Until then, I'll not eat or drink, said Bama to her lovable husband Krishna. Meanwhile, this sage, Narada, was up to no good. He went to Indra and said, Narayana, Narayana. Indra, do you know? Krishna is going to come and ask you for the Parijata tree. Satyabhama is very adamant on possessing it. Narayana, Narayana. Saying this, he left Indra's place. Again, Narada's job was very well done. Indra thought, how come Krishna can come and ask the branch of the tree? Satyabhama, that's not fair, he thought. He does not know what to do when Krishna comes and asks. But, as expected, Krishna came and asked Indra for the branch from the tree. Indra said, Krishna, I'll give you the branch from the tree, but on one condition. The tree will grow, however, it will not bear any fruit. Want Indra? Krishna said, yes, I'm okay with the condition. He took the branch and gave it to Satyabhama. Satyabhama was extremely happy. She immediately planted it in a corner of a royal garden. And that garden shared a wall with Rukmani's lawn. Bama thought, Rukmani had those flowers for just one day. I'm going to have the flowers every day. She looked after it very well. The tree grew. But she noticed that not a single flower bloomed or fell into her side of the garden. She wondered, what's wrong? And the tree was bent towards Rukmani's chambers. Satyabhama watered it daily and Rukmani got the flowers daily. Satyabhama got very furious. She don't know what to do. She was very silent and upset. A few days later, Narada visited Bama again. Satyabhama asked the sage, Oh sage, I love Krishna more than anyone else. He got me the tree that I wanted, that I was very much adamant for. But Rukmani is the one who is benefiting from it. What is the meaning of this? She asked. The sage smiled and he said, Bama, you love Krishna more than anyone else, but Rukmani worships him without any expectation, and that virtue attracts Krishna. Satyabhama finally realized her folly. The end. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So the distinction was between praying to Krishna or loving Krishna? What was the distinction in their relationships with Krishna?
Actually, there are 8 wives, and Satyabhama and Rukmani will always be in a fight. Who loves the most the Krishna?
Yeah.
Satyabhama loves him, but her character was little bit adamant and always saying that I'm the one who possesses Krishna the more. Rukmani character was very silent. She'll not expose herself. She'll not say, I love him the most and that and this. She'll not show off at all. She'll be very calm, but always she thinks of Krishna and do her duty. So that's the difference between the 2 wives.
The distinction is one of them wants something in return.
Yes.
And the other one, it just
does not express or ask for anything. There is another version where Krishna actually goes and have a war with Indra to get those flowers. So I adapted this version because I had that lovely conversation between Bama and Krishna, referring to all the avatars. So I choose this version.
Vicky?
I loved your expressions. I loved how you took us through the story. I thought it was interesting that, was it the sage who was the catalyst, who actually made everybody's perceptions keep changing and relooking and changing and relooking. I thought that was very interesting. Thank you.
Thank you, Vicky.
Oh, Gustavo, you're just clapping. You're not raising your hand.
Oh, yes, I liked your story very much. It makes what I like about Indian, you say folklore, mythology, cosmogony, is that the way you mix the very big epic things with very you say cotidiano in Spanish, very chores about doing things. Makes me remember the parable of Martha and Maria in the Bible, that Maria hears, one hears all the time, and the other one does things, and the two attitudes of people, and one that does things and the other one that hears, and that was very, very, very good. And well, that's it. The fact also that in Indian cosmogony, in Indian, the way that the stories are made up in time, and you just mix them because they are so rich in many, many things about human beings. That's it. That's all I want to.
Thank you so much.
Bala? Bala, did you want to say something?
Eric, may I? Lalita here.
Yes, go ahead.
Hi, Divya.
Hi, Lalita.
It is a very nice story. Actually, there are so many stories. Yeah, very beautifully narrated, Divya. I really like this. And there are so many stories. One who creates the misunderstanding. And this story was the first time I'm listening to this version, and it was very nicely narrated. And as usual, the story beautifully got out the contrast between unconditional love and love with expectations. So Rukmini always is the one who's a silent devotee and doesn't expect anything from Krishna. Satyabhama always, yes, is very possessive. Of course, her love also for Krishna is very deep. But yes, she's very possessive and she has expectations. Thank you, Divya. Very beautiful narration.
Thank you, Lalita.
Hi, Divya.
Hi, ma'am.
How tactful.
Bala, did you want to say something? Did you have a question or a comment?
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. How tactful Krishna was in dealing with Satyabhama in this case, Divya.
Thank you.
Divya, I'm wondering why Satyabhama was so focused on the tree. I mean, I understand now that she wanted attention and she wanted, something from Krishna, but why did she choose a tree?
Actually, when she visited, she loved the tree. She just wanted to have it. She was inspired from the tree, and that tree will not be on earth. It's nowhere else on earth. It was just an heavenly tree. So Satyabhama was very much possessive on it.
I see. Very good.
Eric, yes, it is actually a celestial tree. So Satyabhama wanted that, and she wanted to possess that on earth. So during the churning of the ocean, this tree came out of the ocean and it went to the devas, that is the gods. So it was actually a divine tree, which Satyabhama wanted for herself.
Very good. Thank you.
And
Vicky?
and we say that, I mean, we call that as night jasmine.
Okay. Vicky, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to add, when you asked about love of a tree, if you're a gardener, you get that. Yeah, that works. But also the fact that it's not like getting gold. It's you want something that actually grows and keeps growing. It's a different thing. So I totally got the symbolism of the tree as something that you own, but it keeps growing on its own and giving.
And
Just one observation, Divya. The tree, it's white flowers with a tiny orange stalk, not a red stalk.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a tiny orange stalk, white flower with a tiny orange stalk. I just wanted to mention that.
yeah, one more thing what I wanted to share is, can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So this flower, when it falls on the ground, mostly on the night time only it falls, and the fragrance is really amazing. And the flower which falls on the ground can be offered to the god. Other flowers, whenever it falls on the ground, nobody offers it to God. But this is the flower which can be offered whenever it is. You pick it up and then offer it directly to the God. So this one amazing thing is there. I don't know. This is what in our family they all used to say. And what about other family? I don't know. But yes, this is how it is.
Just sharing a small
and the
memory.
smell is really.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Lalita.
That's true. Yeah, we have to shake the tree, the flowers fall down. We can't pluck these flowers.
Yes.
We have to shake the tree.
Yes, I have this night jasmine tree at home where it has been planted in my garden, but flower falls on the other side of the a chamber of other side of the house.
And during my childhood, I used to collect so many flowers. You have to just shake the tree, the entire flowers fall down. So it was really a beautiful flower.
Yeah. Thanks, Divya. It was really having a memorable, right from my childhood, I used to listen lots of about this, Parijata tree. But today, hearing that conversation between, with Das Avatar, with Baba and Krishna was really interesting. Thank you.
Thank you, Anu. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Divya, thank you very much.
Thank you, Eric, for the wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much.